This scale that I'm using, if you just listen to the melody, it has a certain flavor to it, maybe a flavor that you're not used to hearing. Is that a minor scale? Is that a major scale? What is it? So it is a minor scale, but it's So let's go ahead and break down some of the melody secrets being used in this melody right here. Now remember, it don't matter what style of music you make, all of the melody secrets that I'm going through in this class apply to all styles. So the first melody secret I want to show you is just how much your scale matters as far as getting a unique flavor. So this scale that I'm using, if you just listen to the melody, it has a certain flavor to it, maybe a flavor that you're not used to hearing. Like, is that a minor scale? Is that a major scale? What is it? So it is a minor scale, but it's not a regular minor scale. It's a special minor scale that people rarely use. And that's the only way that I can get this flavor. I cannot get this flavor by using just a regular minor scale. So before I tell you what scale it is, I'm using the same exact notes as the notes that are in G minor, for example. So G minor would be like this. Those would be the notes for G minor. But this scale that I'm using uses those same notes, but it starts on a different note and is focused on that note. So when I play that G minor scale and I start on that G minor and I'm using a G minor chord first and stuff like that, then it has a certain flavor. Now, if I shift over and I start on another note and make that note the focus, then now these same notes are going to now have a different flavor to the ear as you listen to it. So what I'm doing is I'm using those same notes, but I'm starting on A instead. So here we go. This was the G minor scale, right? But I'm gonna just shift it over and I'm gonna go like this. Right? And you can hear the flavor already just by running up the scale. So this is the melody that I'm playing. I'm starting on the A. Now, if I was to start on the G, let's see what kind of melody I could cook up. So to me, the regular G minor scale just doesn't sound as fun. It's a little more serious, a little more dark. But with this other scale that I'm using, it's got a little extra bite, a little more funness into it. The scale that I'm using there, like I said, it's a minor scale. It's called the Locrian scale. It's a rarely used scale, but I like using it to make stuff like this. Now, the same way that I shifted from making the G the focal point to making the A the focal point, you could do that for every note. So let's go in the A minor scale to make this a little more simple. So if we in the A minor scale, we got all the white notes. And you could get a different scale just by moving up. So I can start on a B. And that's gonna give me a certain flavor. I can start on a C. That's going to give me a certain flavor. That's that major scale that we're all used to. It has more of a happy feel. I can start on the D. So the point that I really want you to understand is that if you want a more interesting melody, you feel like you're not getting that out of just using the regular minor scale or the regular major scale, then you want to explore with these other scales that are at your disposal right here on the keys. You just got to shift. You can look these scales up to get a more detailed explanation on them and stuff like this. But I just wanted to open your eyes to the fact that if you want a new sauce, a new flavor with your melodies and stuff, a lot of that is going to depend on the scale that you're using.